Hi guys, hi guys, hi guys. Dice Comedy, how you doing? How are you doing? Where are you streaming from? Dice Comedy, where are you streaming from? Uh, Uchenna, you're already laughing at these guys. Kelvin Eze, hi, how you doing? I greet you specially. Beatrice, Beatrice, Beatrice is saying, who says that? Beatrice is saying it's your dream, right? Okay, well, again, I don't expect you to agree, but the end is near. The end is near. I see Nathaniel Oliver. Okay, how you doing? People are in disbelief. Ephraim is saying people are in disbelief. Uchenna says she will learn. She will definitely learn. Yeah, salute, my good friend. So, yeah, we're warning these people and they refuse to listen. They've refused to listen. See, permit me. Now, I know that a lot of you are in the US, but for those of you who understand, please translate when I say, it go clear for an eye. Those of you who understand what I've just said, translate it in Queen's English. When I say, it go clear for an eye. I'm waiting for that translation. What is the translation of the phrase "e go clay for una eye"? Who can tell me the translation? My US audience. I know a lot of my audience come from the US. If you check my analytics, you will see that I have more US audience than any other part of the world, right? So I know a lot of them may not understand, but please help me translate the phrase "eagle clay for una eyes." Right? Help me translate the phrase "eagle clay for una eyes." Kevin says it will be clear. Okay, Kelvin says it will be clear for your both eyes. Okay, I need to control my laughter. Kevin, why are you wicked? Kelvin, why are you wicked? I only said ego clear for uno eyes. You see? Everyone should hit the like button, please. Whether you have good belly or bad belly towards this channel, we are trying to do the right thing. So hit the like button. Whether you have good belly or bad belly towards this channel, hit the like button so more people can see what we do here. But definitely, ego clear for owner eyes. Darius Smith, I'm good, bro. How you doing? Yeah, the truth is out. The truth is definitely out. Have you ever heard of bitter cola nuts? Yeah, I love bitter cola nuts. Actually, I love bitter cola nuts. It's very good for cough. I know. Are you saying that because I was coughing? Are you saying that because I was coughing? Yeah. I know. I love it. I don't have any. If not, I would have been munching on some right now. I would have been munching on some right now, but I don't have anyone with me. Please, everyone, hit the like, hit the like. So my message to these LSSC guys that have refused, my message to these LSSC guys that have refused to listen to a simple warning with evidence, a simple warning with evidence. My message to them my message to them today is it go definitely clear for uno eyes. All right, so y'all keep putting more money, y'all keep upgrading, but 100% certain it go clear for uno eyes. You can't escape. You can't escape it. I promise you. Y'all can't escape what is coming. It's already here. It's already here. Comforts. I miss you. I miss you, Comforts. Welcome. You all cannot escape what is coming. For those LSSC guys that are on the live call and they probably are watching to see what I will say, you can't escape what's coming. It go definitely clear for your eyes. All right. Now, as we get closer to the truth, as we get closer to the truth that these guys have been hiding, I hope that a lot of them that are following this channel don't upgrade, because the honest truth is that, thank you, Comfort, the honest truth is, if you upgrade, then you are not smart. Anyone who upgrades, you are not smart. That is it. That is it. If you follow this channel, you're watching what we're saying and you still upgrade. What? Thank you, Kelvin. Thank you, Kelvin. Those of them who refuse to listen, it go clear for uno eyes. Just keep upgrading, right? Keep upgrading. Today we released the video on Cryptex. You all remember when we carried out the Cryptex investigation, and and we told you that Cryptex is nothing but a scam, but some of you did not listen, especially these US people. I don't know, a lot of these US people, they just think that everything is black and white. I don't know why. How can you think that everything is black and white, and because a platform says they're going to give you 100% return on investment in 2 weeks, you believe? And I need you all to help me understand it, because I'm struggling to even fathom the idea that someone can give you 100% return on investment in 2 weeks. It then means that if I put $5,000, for instance, right? $5,000 is even on the high side. It means someone is assuring me that if I put in $500 right now, I will get back $1,000 in 2 weeks. And you people believe it. No, you don't care to question how this is possible. You don't care to question the authenticity of their claims, the validity of what they're saying. No questions asked, and y'all are upgrading. The promotions currently going on is sickening. It's sickening. And I'm seeing these promotions and I'm like, what? You really still believe that you're getting paid from the scooter rentals? Are you really getting paid from scooter rentals? You need to ask yourself how many people are actually renting the scooters. You know, I normally do a poll on when I come live, and I'm talking about this Lssc scam. I normally do a poll, and it's a simple question. Have you ever rented the Lssc scooters? Yes or no? Exactly, Kelvin. You are saying you are just speaking my mind. Kelvin, you're speaking my mind. But I would appreciate if these people come out to say, look, we know what we are doing. We know it's a Ponzi scheme. And we just want to get in and grab some stuff before we get out. All right, so it's a different ball game if these people are saying we know what we're doing, but we just want to grab some stuff and get out quickly. They are not saying this. They are coming on this platform to make me believe that Lssc is a legitimate business, even when I have shown all the evidence. Every proof you need is out there to show you that it's nothing but a Ponzi scam. But these people, instead of accepting the truth, they want everyone to be delusional about the legitimacy of the company. Yes, Lssc, good evening. So they want everyone to be delusional about the legitimacy of the company. And this is where I have a problem. If you say that it's a Ponzi, then I understand. In fact, if you call it a multi-level marketing scheme, I understand. But if you come and tell me that it's a legitimate business and it's registered with the SEC and you are making your money from renting of scooters, and all that is bull crap. Honestly speaking, all that is bull crap. Because we cannot even find one single soul that is truthful and says, look, I have actually rented the scooters and paid. We can't find one single soul. And yet these people still want to believe. They still want to live in this delusion that there is something like scooter rentals. They want to live in this delusion. So at least I always come and I put out this live poll, and the poll is, have any one of you rented the Lssc scooter? And the response is always no, overwhelming no, right? So no one has rented the scooters, but the promoters are telling us, and they want us to believe that there is some station where people are renting the scooters, and they give you the app and tell you to turn it on every day, and as you log in, there is a bonus for logging into the app, there is a bonus for for turning it on. Sorry guys, it's funny, it's so funny, but I mean, we shall see. Right now they're having issues with withdrawals. I don't know if they have rectified the issues with the withdrawals, but as at yesterday, as at yesterday, a lot of people complained about withdrawals, and this is the pattern. Once they start having issues with withdrawals, then you know the end is near. And that's what we're seeing. We're seeing them having issues with withdrawals, and I mean, so that's what we have on our plates. Is this foot core coin, or am I not pronouncing it correctly? Is that foot core coin? Okay, foot core coin. All right. Yeah. Morga 18 says, I knew this was a scam from the first time someone tried to get me to sign up. I mean, you are smart, that's why you know it's a scam. A lot of people don't know it's a scam. Because honestly speaking, this is, they really know how to make it look legit, right? So these people know how to make the whole thing look legit. So a lot of people get easily deceived, and they don't know it's a scam. Yes, that's my hammer. You can see my hammer behind me. Look at the background, that's my hammer. We are here to administer judgments. They say Mbappe is coming. Have you all heard that they say Mbappe is coming to their ground opening? Caleb, yes, big shout out to South Africa. I know South Africa has had its fair share of this scooter scam from Pulse Glide. Am I correct, Caleb? Caleb, am I correct? South Africa has had its fair share of scooter scam, and it's called Pulse Glide. I don't know if it's the same people running Lssc, but I know Pulse Glide was a big scooter scam in South Africa. Yeah, so right now I'm seeing the Kenyans are jumping on this Lssc scam. Kenyans are jumping on it. I'm seeing that the people from the US, okay, so US citizens are starting to they're starting to understand what's going on, and they're starting to see that it's actually a Ponzi scam. So a lot of, I think it's fading in the US, and that's why they're having a lot of withdrawal issues. Right now, Kenyans are jumping on it. And I have a lot of friends over there. So it's, I mean, I have a I don't know, I have such an emotional connection to what is happening with the Lssc scooter scam in Kenya, because I see a lot of Kenyans are now jumping on it. We must warn them before it's too late. If not, man, people gonna cry. People will cry blood. So we must warn these people. Guys, hit the like button, hit the like button, hit the like button, and let's have more people joining the live. Hit the like button. Please and please and please, if you are on the live call and you've not liked, hit the like button. It's not too much to ask. Come on. Why are we having a lot of people on the live and we're having not so many likes? Is it that you people want these people to get away with the scam? So please, if you are on the call, hit the like button so that we can raise the awareness. Let us raise this awareness. So we can raise the awareness. So a lot is going on, and it's really sad that right now it's becoming very easy to scam people. And you may be worried. The reason why I'm saying is becoming very easy to scam people is because of artificial intelligence, right? For example, if you wanted to build a website, I mean any kind of website really, all you need to do is go on some platforms, right? And you just say what you want to build. You really don't need to know how to code to build a website. Okay? You really don't know how to code anymore to build a website. And we are seeing these scammers taking advantage of artificial intelligence, and they can build websites in a manner of minutes, seconds really, right? In less than a minute, your website can be up and running. Functional website, front end done, back end done, right? And the next thing is marketing, and with the you know, they can easily take advantage of social media, word of mouth, and you know, the entire the referral and commission structure of these Ponzi scams, and marketing becomes easy. So it really hurts that right now, honestly speaking, it has never been this easy to actually, you know, scam, right? It has never been this easy. So a lot of these malicious actors are taking advantage of the tools that are available. And it's just sad that malicious actors are taking advantage of the tools that are available, but you and I are not really utilizing these tools to, number one, build businesses or even be better secure and all. We're not really utilizing the tools that are available to us as much as the malicious actors, and that's why we're falling for it, right? Grace, I see you. Welcome to the live. So I don't know, somebody, I think one person who is trying to be, I don't know what that person is trying to do, but one person says they've rented Lssc scooters. So one person said they've actually rented and paid for Lssc scooters. Now, if you tell the person to actually drop a comment so that we will discuss, and they will give us evidence that they rented and paid for Lssc scooters, you will discover that it's all lies. It's all lies. So these are the issues. These are the issues, right? Grace, have you been able to withdraw? I remember you said that you would try it out. Have you been able to withdraw, or are you still having the withdrawal issues? I remember you said you're going to try it out and you will let us know if it worked or not. So have you been able to withdraw? Have you been able to withdraw? Unable to withdraw, it says under review. Exactly what I'm saying. The withdrawal is supposed to be instant, because it's crypto, man. We're dealing with crypto here. Crypto withdrawal is instant, but right now we're having the review, or it's suddenly under review, yet people cannot see the handwriting on the wall. You cannot all see the handwriting on the wall. I don't know what else to say, but I mean, I really wish they would just let Grace withdraw at least, because I mean, Grace has been a huge supporter of our channel, and I honestly don't want anything bad to happen to her. Money, I don't want her to get scammed, but then again, you cannot really control what these scammers do. So at least Grace is telling us the truth regarding the current state of the Ponzi scam. So I saw someone, someone dropped a comment saying they've been able to withdraw, that their money has dropped and all, but again, this is an insider. This is a real person that has not been able to withdraw, and I want to believe that other people are having the same challenge. I want to believe that other people are having the same challenge, but for some reason, some persons are listening to Francois, right? Some persons are still listening to Francois. So, and Eric, I won't forget. Eric and Francois, those are the prime suspects in these scam syndicates. I've told you all that we've had people reach out to us complaining that Eric had scammed them in the past with under a different name, format and all, but that guy Eric seems to be a well-known scammer, and You see, so we have 100 out of 100% votes. Just one liar says that they've actually rented the scooters. Now, if you tell the person to drop the proof, tell us where did you rent the scooters, they cannot. They can't. Guys, please like. I need more likes, please. I need more likes. I need more likes on the live, please, everyone. I need more likes. I need more likes. So I'm thinking I'm gonna start a series. I'm going to start a series, and my focus really is to start to show us how we can, also take advantage of the tools that are available. Hi, Erastus. Hi, how you doing? Asowata. How are you doing? Where are you streaming from? So um I think we need to start a series to show people how they can also take advantage of the tools that these scammers are using, because what we're seeing is that these scammers are able to build fast. They are able to build fast. So that's what we are seeing. And I mean, you can see that there is a heavy promotion that is currently going on in this scam. There is heavy promotion. You look at what's his name, Eric's channel. If you look at Eric's channel, you will see the heavy promotion currently going on. Every live session is targeted at, telling you the importance of bringing people, how to invite your friends and family. That is what Eric's live is focusing on. And let's not forget that now the same guy suddenly puts up a disclaimer. Wow, Grace came through. Grace has come through again. Thank you so much, Grace. Thank you so much for the super chats. Thank you so much for the super chats. So Asowata is from Atlanta. You're welcome to the live. So if you look at what Eric is doing, yeah, thank you so much. I really appreciate it. It means a lot to the channel. It helps us continue to, really dig deeper, right? If you look at the last investigation we did on Cryptex, please, you all should be aware of Cryptex. Cryptex is also targeting people in the US, all right? Cryptex is also targeting people in the US. So you have to be aware. We've done a complete investigation before, but we now have several documents to show that Cryptex is nothing but a scam. So if anyone approaches you telling you to come and invest your money in Cryptex, please run away. Now, if you look at Eric's channel, you will see that he has put up a disclaimer on his channel. Not just his channel, but every video description now has a disclaimer. And the disclaimer is simply stating that his role is to teach and deliver the information provided by Lssc in his unique way. He says he fully supports Lssc as long as they continue to meet their commitments. For questions beyond training, I encourage you to conduct your own independent research. But the same person telling you to conduct your own independent research has called me personally. And I have told the same person that, look, what you are doing is nothing short of evil. I've told this guy that what you are doing is nothing short of evil, because you claim that you do not have any evidence against Lssc, and that is why you continue bringing people onto the platform. And I have shown you concrete proof, evidence that what you are doing or what you are promoting is a scam, but you won't stop. You won't stop. Please give me, someone should give me a better definition for evil. So what that guy is doing is evil, and sadly, the law is an ass. Those of you who understand the law, this guy will simply say, even if you try to get him arrested, he will tell you that you were not coerced into joining the program. And sadly, he is right. You were not forced to join the program. Nobody put a gun to your head to tell you, look, if you don't join the program, I will shoot you. Nobody threatened you to join. Right? So it may be difficult to get, if these people still do not pay, because right now people are having serious issues with withdrawals, and this is the first step that these Ponzi scams take when once they're ready to close up. This is the first thing they do. They start to limit people from withdrawing. And then they strike. And that is what we are seeing right now. They are limiting people from withdrawing, right? And we have been saying these things, but some of their promoters are still trying to confuse the people. Some of the promoters are still trying to confuse the people. But I mean, those of you that are in the program, you can see what we're saying, that look, don't be deceived and you now upgrade. Don't upgrade your account. Do not upgrade your account, please. That's what I'm telling you. Okay? Don't upgrade your account. Right? So again, if you look at the last live by these so-called promoters, especially Eric, you see he's talking about joining Lssc. The previous one is joining Lssc. Then the one that follows is telling you what happens if your friend doesn't believe in Lssc. The next one is also everything. The promotions right now, we have heavy promotions currently going on, right? And these people they're not resting anytime soon, because the truth is the recruitment is the lifeblood of every Ponzi scam. Okay? And as long as people continue to join the Ponzi scam, then they would definitely, still be around. But now the problem is that a lot of people are already catching up with their gimmicks and their tricks. A lot of people are starting to see the truth based on the questions we are asking. Based on the questions we are asking, people are starting to see the real truth. And people don't want to lose their money, so people are no longer joining. And once people are not joining, then the end is near. So that's why you have this withdrawal delays. Okay, don't let anybody deceive you. Crypto was built to, aside being autonomous or anonymous, right? Aside the anonymity built into crypto, the technology, the blockchain technology itself, to a great extent, has been able to deal with all these withdrawal issues where you place a withdrawal and it has to stay for so long. I mean, how come all of a sudden a platform that has never had withdrawal issues suddenly starts having withdrawal issues? Okay, ask yourself the simple question. How come, I'm asking you all the question, how come is it that a platform that has been doing fine, no withdrawal issues, all of a sudden, as soon as the different regulatory bodies start warning against the platform, suddenly it starts having withdrawal issues? Isn't that a red flag? I'm asking you all, isn't that a red flag? A platform that has been on, no withdrawal issues, but as soon as we start exposing them, there is the BBB gave a warning. We put it out here. There is Saskatchewan, there is British Columbia, there is Alberta, there is AMF, there is the U.S. Securities and Exchange Commission, and then there's Drillabyte. So how come that as soon as all these regulatory bodies start giving warnings against Lssc, and all of a sudden you start having withdrawal issues? How come? If those of you that followed our exposition during FF, there is another Ponzi scheme called FF that we tried to warn people, but they didn't listen. You all will remember during the time of FF that we were telling you this is how they started withdrawal issues. This is how they started. And after at least, let's say 2 or 3 weeks of the withdrawal issues, they finally struck, and it blew up in their faces. Those people who kept on insulting us endlessly on the platform, they learned the hard way, I must say. They learned the hard way. Even though we had all the evidence that that thing was a Ponzi scam, people didn't listen. So at the end of the day, we already understand that no matter what we say here, even if we show you all the evidence, a lot of people will not listen. So personally, I have concluded that people actually know what they are doing. You understand? People actually know what they are doing. So that's my summation. And honestly speaking, there are good people out there that do not deserve to be scammed like this. Honestly speaking, you all may not agree with me, but there are good people out there that don't deserve to be scammed like this. But tell me, what are you up to? Moving away from the scam, how is business? What are you learning? What are you learning? How's everything going over there? Yeah, I'm seeing a lot of votes, but I don't know why those of you who are voting, I don't know why you're not hitting the like button, right? So we have a lot of people saying that actually they have never rented the Lssc scooter. Now this is the problem. So that brings me to the question: where is the scooter? Where can I rent the Lssc scooter? Where can I rent the Lssc scooter? So let's assume that it's in Asia. Okay, contentment with godliness is great gain. Yes, so comfort. I agree 100%. 100% I agree with you on that statement. You know, a lot of people don't understand. But you know, when I say these things, I try as much as possible not to sound religious, okay? I try as much as possible not to sound religious, but you know, it's very easy at times, right? Aside aside the aside seeing the raw evidence and facts that this thing is a scam, right? Follow me, everyone, just follow me. Aside seeing the raw evidence, so aside Driller by giving you like the raw evidence, if you look at some of the outrageous claims, promises, and return on investment, something would tell you that no, something is wrong, right? You would feel it that something is not right here. You feel it. The park. The park is laughing. I don't know why. I don't know why the park is laughing, but I mean, Grace says they say it's in Asia. Is it the scooters or what? Okay, the scooters. Okay, the people in Asia are the ones renting it. Is that what you are trying to say, Grace? Yeah, brother. How you doing? Is that what Grace is trying to say, that the people in Asia, the Asians are the ones renting your scooters and you are only isn't that unbelievable? So the scooter renter, the actual renting of the scooter is in Asia, but they want you to what? Invest. Oh God. I tell you that in the course of our forensic investigations on this platform, Yeah, my bro. I greet you so much. Now, in the course of our forensic investigations, I want to assure you that we've done a lot, right? We've exposed a lot of these Ponzi scams with evidence, by the way. Lssc is one of the LSS is one of the platforms that know how to cover their tracks. So it seems like something that's run by not just one person, but like a, should I call it a cartel kind of. So LSSC seems to me like a Ponzi scam that is run by a cartel, not just a person. And they actually, they, if you are not careful, you will miss the details. If you're not careful with LSSC, right, you will miss it. And I'm hoping that the FBI is on it, because I'm hearing some people say that the FBI is already investigating them and all. I'm hoping that the report from the FBI will come out soon and more people don't actually get scammed. But honestly speaking, I just cannot wait for 20, is it 25th? They say they're opening, is it 23rd or 25th? They say they're going to open their head office. I cannot wait for that fraudulent gathering, because I know that people are actually watching what we do, and a lot of people will ask the question, now if you call this a grand opening of your global office, where is the founder and CEO of this so-called global company? You are opening your global office, so the founder and CEO should be present. The founder and CEO should be present at that opening. And now they say they're bringing Mbappe. So Mbappe is supposed to be like yeah, people will not ask questions after the gift and prizes to be won. That's a good point. But I'm hoping that someone will at least have the courage to ask questions. And by the way, do you know I have been invited to the Dallas opening? I was invited to the Dallas opening. I'm not joking, guys. I was actually invited. I'm not joking. I was invited. I mean, if they're ready to fly me, down to Dallas, then I'll come there to destroy every of their lies. I don't mind being flown to Dallas. So if they're ready to fly me down to Dallas, I'm ready to destroy their lies with evidence. Every evidence you need, I have it. So I'm ready to destroy their lies if they're ready to fly me down to Dallas. But I know they won't. But again, they extended the invitation for me to come to Dallas to see their their global office opening. But then, if you call something a global office, then you should be able to tell us in the opening who the founder and CEO of the company is. But I assure you, not one person knows who the founder and CEO of the company is. And people are not asking questions, honestly speaking. It's sad. It's sad. So again, just like it always ends up, we have a lot of people who have taken the live pool, and the question is, have you ever rented the Lssc scooter? And we have, just look at the results. If you look at the results, we have just maybe 2 people that claim that they have rented Lssc scooters. Now, the people who claim to have rented it, they cannot drop a comment and at least give us some evidence to show that yes, they actually rented the scooters. Just 2 persons out of 19 people who took the vote, only 2 people say yes, they've rented it. All right, we're not arguing. Give us evidence. Where did you rent the scooter? So that we can verify. All right, so what I'm saying is there are better things that you can invest your money in. You are better off buying you're better off buying, let's say, Bitcoin and holding it than really putting your money in these Ponzi scams, right? Now, for those of you in the US, right now there is an app called Kraken, and Kraken allows you to buy assets, both crypto assets, stocks, and all. Okay, the app is called Kraken. So you can download, if you are in the US, please, you can download that app called Kraken. Of course, I use, even though I'm not present in the US, I use the same app, so it works in other countries as well. So you can download that app and look into buying of stocks and that kind of stuff. All right. For me personally, I feel that's it's better to spend your money that way than gamble with it, because honestly speaking, what you are doing with this Lssc thing is gamble. Okay, you are just gambling, and the gamble is that you are hoping that you get paid before the thing crashes, right? But no one can say for sure. Excuse me, guys. No one can say for sure when this thing will crash. Do you understand? I'm looking for it. Oh, Flaky. Hi. Yeah, comfort, right. Baba Ijebu, exactly. So, hi, Flaky. Welcome to the live. So, what I'm saying is, honestly speaking, you see, Ponzi schemes, or better still, Ponzi scams. Because I mean, I consider them Ponzi scams, right? Man, I'm good. The problem with Ponzi scams is that um, I consider it gambling. It's not different from gambling, right? And you honestly are not sure. You don't know when the uh, the people at the apex, okay, the scammers, the creators of the platform, they can wake up anytime, any day, and decide that they've had enough. I mean, they already have enough money, and then they close down the thing, right? So when you enter into it, knowingly or unknowingly, you are just gambling. That's what is happening. And this truth may not go well with a lot of people, but that's what you are doing. It's just gambling. Okay? It's just gambling. And when people get into it, you know, gambling is should I say, is it 50-50? I don't even think gambling is 50-50. Gambling is not even 50-50. You actually have a lesser chance of winning the system. Okay, so personally, if you ask me, I'll say gambling is 80-20. So the people creating the platform have 80% chance of winning you, and you have just 20%. So if you get into it and you win, you are lucky. You're one of the few lucky individuals out there. But 80% of the time, you will not win these scammers. Yeah, exactly. You are right, Flecky. Once they hit the targets, the system crashes. That's how it's set. And if you ask me, I would even say the 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 creators of these platforms are not even as greedy as the users. The users are even more greedy than the creators of the platform, because I need to understand why, in whatever name you believe, why would you go into a platform? Now you have made money, you already know that this platform is a Ponzi, right? You know it's a Ponzi scam. Then you have been paid. Then this platform introduces an upgrade, asking you all to upgrade your account. Now you are not satisfied with what you have gotten out of the platform. You go ahead and you upgrade your account, paying them more money. Now the idea is they've collected the money they paid you initially and some more from you. They've collected the money you were paid, and then you've paid more to them. So where is the benefit? At the end of the day, even the shame of you losing will not even let you come out to tell people that look, I actually lost money, because you've already told people that, oh, I made money. And if you come out to say you lost money, a lot of people will look at you and be like, but you said you made money, how did you lose? You upgraded because you want more. You want the 100% in 2 weeks. And so that's what we're seeing. We're seeing these people use this kind of tactics, serious manipulative tactics, to get people to upgrade their accounts. Yeah, you can buy stocks. that is a very good investment. That's a very good investment. For those in the US, there are apps that allow you to do that, but I think Kraken recently introduced, buying stocks. Kraken recently introduced buying stocks. Then for those that are not in the US, I don't know what country you're in, but specifically if you are in Nigeria, there are also apps that allow you. Yes, yes, yes. Yeah, comfort. If you are in Nigeria, bamboo is a good one. You can try bamboo. Bamboo is a good one. Bamboo will allow you to buy stocks. Yeah, Grace, I see what you're saying. The users are, yes, terrible. So the aggressive marketing it blows my mind, honestly speaking. So yeah, the users at this point, a lot of people now understand that it's a Ponzi scheme, and the only way you can really benefit right now is becoming a manager. So they've made becoming a manager so attractive, and there are, what should I say, irresistible, um, what do you call it now? There are irresistible, offers that come with being a manager. And so, these people have put these things in place so that users sell their conscience. So a lot of these promoters have sold their conscience out. They know the truth. By now, they know the truth. But you see that manager position where you become a manager, and then all the benefits that they put in place for managers, these people are already after it, right? So that's the only thing they can think of right now, becoming a manager, because they know once you become a manager, they promise you a car, they promise you money, monthly salary, you have more, you enjoy higher commissions, and the list goes on. But this is the problem. So it's the offer is, it's irresistible, right? You have to be really disciplined to look away from opportunities like this, opportunities that present themselves as legitimate opportunities, but deep down you know that no, this doesn't feel right. Deep down you know, but because it's a legal way to, should I say, it's a legal scam, if you ask me, right? And the promoters don't care. The promoters don't care. These days I found out that people will do anything for money, right? People will do anything for money. Okay, let me tell you all a story. Let me tell you all something, an offer that we got recently, but we rejected it because, again, it was that offer. Had it been we accepted that offer, that would be betraying the trust of the people who actually come here to get real unbiased investigation, right? That would be betraying the trust of the people. But if we were a platform that exists solely just to maximize profit, then we would take anything that comes. Okay, so what happened was a company reached out to us, right? Yeah, Jack, it's already crashing. People are having difficulty in withdrawing their funds right now. So a company reached out to us, and the company wanted us to promote their what do you call it, prop firm. So for those of you that don't know what a prop firm is, well, first and foremost, I'm of the opinion that most prop firms are scams, right? For those of you that don't know what a prop firm is, so a prop firm, PROPFIRM, prop firm. A prop firm is a kind of it's a group of people that come together to say, look, we are going to give you money to trade the forex market, and if you make money, there will be a kind of profit sharing at the end of the day, where we give you 90% of what you make and we keep 10%, but the capital for the trading we will provide, right? So that's how prop firms work. But for you to actually get access to a prop firm, you need to buy an account. Now, when you buy an account, if you are someone who knows about forex trading, that account you are buying is not a real account. You have to trade virtually. Okay, so it's a simulation of the real trading. That's what you get when you buy a prop firm. And then if you are able to pass, right, if you are able to trade the simulation without blowing your account, then you graduate and you start you enter into the profit sharing phase of the prop firm, right? That's what happens. Now, one of these prop firm reached out to us saying, this is it. Now, this is it. A prop firm, if they come to us telling us to just promote their prop firm and they're going to pay us, we would maybe take it. But now, this is what they're telling us. They're telling us that for our promotions to be convincing, they are going to give us a fake account, and in that fake account they are going to load it with $100,000. So imagine that I just come out and say, wow, I'm trading with this prop firm and I made $100,000, but it's all fake. It's a special account that was created for us for that video. So you see, but if someone who is looking for a way out, how to make money, watches that video, they are most likely to be convinced that they can actually make $100,000 via that means, and then they start purchasing accounts from the prop firm and making money. But is it true? And now they get into it and they lose their money, right? So see, a lot of you need to understand that the things we see on daily basis, it's actually deep, right? The things we see on a daily basis is very deep. 20 plus strong. What about LSSM? Lssc has been coming up with different what do you call it now, different names really, and different packages. So I hear there is LSSC, I hear there is LSSB, and I don't know now what LSSM is, right? And then I hear there is Lightning Shared Exchange. So I hear there is Lightning Shared Exchange. Yeah, LSSC, that's what we're talking about here. And the gist is that they're having issues with withdrawals, and people are unable to withdraw from their account, and that's what is going on. Let's look at our pools and see what is happening. Okay, Again, we are still waiting for those who are claiming that they've rented scooters from Lssc. We are waiting for them to drop a comment so that they can tell us the proof. But they cannot, because it's a lie. A lot of these people tell so much lies. Why do we have 29 votes and we do not have an equivalent number of video likes? Those of you that are voting, why can't you click the like button? So why are we having 30 votes right now and we do not have the same number of likes? Kinimoshe, what did I do? Yes, yeah, exactly. They say they will have a live event um, next week in Dallas. That's true. I think they said 25 on the 25th of this month. I think so. I'm not sure, but I think it's 25th. So we are waiting to see what that event would be, and let's see how things play out. But from the look of things, the crash is near. The crash is near. Well, these scammers will do everything to appear legit, but from the look of things, the crash of Lssc is near. It's right before us already. So honestly, they say they're bringing Mbappe. I want to see. Up till now, Mbappe has not released a statement claiming that he's going to attend Lssc events. But let us see if they're really going to bring Mbappe to attend Lssc events, right? Even with all the warnings that top regulatory bodies have released against Lssc. Let us see if they're going to do it. Yeah, Flaky, are you in Dallas? Are you in Dallas, Flaky? I can get the address. But I don't know. I think they also claim it's a closed event. But then again, if you are in Dallas, then anyone who is in Dallas should attend. On that day, I'm sure we're going to be live and we'll be getting direct feedback from those of you who choose to attend. But definitely we're going to go live on that day. Okay, in Sweden, yeah, they're saying it's a closed event and all, and I can ask around. I have some of the Lssc guys who are currently in Lssc. They are investors, but they support the channel, so they give us information. Yeah, definitely. I can provide that address maybe on our next live meeting, which should be like tomorrow. So I can provide that address. But insiders, give us some tips and all. And I can ask some of our insiders that, look, where's the Dallas address? And they will definitely provide it. But again, one of the things I'm very certain about is that these scammers are trying their best to do everything to appear legitimate. So it's possible that they just, organize a scam event, like they just quickly organize something and before you blink, they are done. And they just organize it just to have pictures, to lure unsuspecting individuals into joining the program. So that is a possibility. What is someone on Instagram saying? They have not been given out the withdrawal. Yeah, exactly. So one of the persons that one of our insiders is actually telling us that they've not been giving out withdrawals. Let me tell that person to join the live. We are live. Oh, okay. But I don't know. Flaky, is that you chatting us on Instagram? Yeah, Flaky, is that you chatting us on Instagram? Someone, I don't know. So, yeah, so that's what we're saying, and I don't know if we can get the address, but again, the date is 20 something, and based on what we're saying. Oh, okay, someone is actually sending us Instagram messages, and the person is also live here with us. So I don't know if he can drop the message here on YouTube. Yeah, so again, the withdrawal issue is very real. The withdrawal issue is very real. Okay, Dr. Samuel just dropped the address, and it's Lssc Dallas, Texas address 2346 Victoria Park Lane, Dallas. So that's where they claim that they're holding this address. Dr. Samuel, when is the date? When is the date for the... Is it 25th or 23rd? Is it on the 25th? Yeah, date and time, exactly. And please, if you are going there, if you're going to show up in at the Dallas event, please ask them the question of... Okay, so again, so I'll go over some questions that you need to ask. July 25th. So I'll go over some questions that you must ask, right? 20 plus strong. I will go over some questions that you must ask these guys. That is if the event holds. If the event eventually holds, these are the questions you must ask. Number one, if this event is supposed to be the the head office opening, where is the founder and CEO of the company? Why is he not here? Because definitely I know he's not going to be there. So why is the founder and CEO not here at the global office, right? Why is the founder and CEO not here? That's the first question you need to ask these bloody scammers. Number two, why have they not responded to the warnings from British Columbia, the warnings from Alberta, the warnings from Saskatchewan, the warnings from AMF? Okay, why have they not responded to the warnings, and also the warnings from BBB? Why have Lssc not responded in any way to any of these warnings? That's the second question you need to ask them. All right. The third question you need to ask them is, why did Danny, I have it on video, Danny is lying about the SEC registration of Lssc. I'm telling you with evidence that Lssc is not registered with the US Securities and Exchange Commission. But Danny, the general manager, is seen lying on video. So why do they have the need to lie to people about the SEC registration? Okay, that's number 3. You need to ask them these questions. 20 plus strong. I hear that they are still asking people to bring in their money and refer people. Yes, they are still doing that. They can continue to receive funds and they're having difficulty releasing people's funds. Yeah, that's typical of scammers. That's typical of scammers. They would receiving funds is not a problem, but disbursing funds and paying people is a big issue right now. So withdrawal of funds is a problem. Why? Because they just don't have enough money to pay these funds. So they don't have enough money to, either they don't have enough money to pay and they are closing up the withdrawal so that more people can join. When more people join, then they will have money to start paying out the withdrawal requests. Okay, or they are closing up the withdrawals because they are about to close down, and so they want as many people as possible to pay in more money and they can just close the bloody thing down. So those are the possibilities, right? But I want to assure you that whatever it is, in a matter of days we will know what the real truth is. But the crash of Lssc is near. I've always told you guys that the crash is inevitable, and right now it's before us, it's upon us, it's in front of us, it's beside us. So I mean, you feel free to disagree with me, but you know what I'm saying is the truth. Okay. What I am saying is the truth. So let me see. Wow. No, they will never respond. 20 plus strong, I don't think they will respond to your question. 20 plus strong, you've asked a question that they will never respond to. And maybe I should pin your question. I need to pin the question from 20 plus strong. Those of you who claim to have rented the scooters, tell us what city you did rent the scooters. How much did you pay for renting the scooters? How did you make the payment? Show us. Where can we find proof? I need to pin that question, honestly. Yes. So I need to pin this question. Yes, that is it. So for those who have rented the Lssc scooters, what city in US did you rent it in? Answer the question. Robin. Robin says we're gonna wake up and see the app not working one of those days. Robin's best guess is Wednesday or Thursday, probably. Wednesday or Thursday, probably. Well, I think this is like a delay tactics to get I think this is a delay tactics to get more people to join, right? That is what I feel. I feel like they do not have enough money to pay out what they to pay out what they owe people, because people are trying to withdraw massively right now. So I think because of the lack of funds to pay everyone at the same time right now, that's why they're having this issue with withdrawals. So I think they're trying to just stall the withdrawals so that more people can join, and when more people join, they would start to pay out the withdrawals. Then they will come out to say, look, you see, we paid out the withdrawals, we were just having a slight technical issue. But I put it to you that this is not a technical issue. They have locked the withdrawals on purpose. It's not a technical issue, but they are going to blame everything on technicalities, right? Also, even though the vast majority of people have not gotten their withdrawals and a few individuals have gotten it, and they were being screenshotted and sent out to everyone to comfort them. Yes, exactly. So the comments of the few are being spread out like crazy, is what we're saying. Grace tried to withdraw. Grace is on this call, I believe, and Grace has tried to withdraw. Go and check the comments. Grace has said that she could not withdraw. Her withdrawal is pending, is under review. So that is it. So usually when Ponzi schemes like Lssc do insane promotions, they're trying to rein in as much money as they can and then shut down. Yes, I agree. I agree with you 100%. So what I see is they've actually done like crazy promotions, right? And they do not have sufficient funds to cover the withdrawals, because people are trying to withdraw massively at the same time. So that's a problem. So what I feel is, once these people are able to recruit new people, they will have some money to offset the withdrawals that are currently pending, and then they will blow it out to say, look, we just had a small glitch and we are back. and then more people will join. 3 more working days maximum. You see that? Equates to Wednesday or Thursday, which are the days when the crazy promotions ends. Strange coincidence. Wow. Yeah, exactly. Your analysis is solid, honestly speaking. Robin, your analysis is solid. They're not going to respond to you. Those people who say they rented the scooters, they're just lying. They're lying because, I mean, we are all here on the live call. We're all here on the live call. Why can't they tell us the cities they rented the scooters and how did they make payment? Why can't they tell us? They're just lying. I mean, majority, 80% have said that no, we've not actually rented the scooters. But then you have 20% lying that they've actually rented the scooters. Well, I don't think they are dumb. I think they've just been brainwashed. I think they've just been brainwashed. I don't think they are dumb. They've been brainwashed, right? And I mean, if you listen to what LSS is doing, anyone can fall for it. Okay, anyone can fall for it. Francois sent me 500. Francois sent you 500 for remaining positive. Okay. Oh, okay. You have not been able to withdraw the 500. Robin, you've not been able to withdraw the 500. Wow. Oh, you have withdrawals that are pending as well. Robin, you have withdrawals that are pending? Yeah, Rachel London is saying he sent you money you cannot currently withdraw. So I'm guessing that Robin has pending withdrawals as well. And that's what we're saying, right? But a lot of these people don't want to say the truth. Yeah, a lot of people don't want to say the truth. Yeah, it's a hard pill to swallow, honestly speaking. Yeah, waiting since Monday. Wow. Monday, 8 days waiting since last Friday. Man, this is getting serious. This is getting serious. This is getting serious. It's getting serious since Monday. So you've been waiting for the past 5 days for your money to drop. How much are we talking about? How much are we talking about here? Robin, how much have you been waiting for? Wow. Man, 2K is a lot of money. 2K is a lot of money. Damn. Wow. 5 days you've been waiting on your monies to drop. But a lot of people are coming here to say that the withdrawal is working fine. And I'm happy. 42,500. Rachel London. Wow. 42,500. That's a lot. A lot of people are 20. Is that 28K? 28K in LSSB. 35K after the 30% withdrawal charges. Wow, USD. Damn. Man, this is serious than I thought. Rachel London is saying I was greedy, Sha. Now, let me say this. Now, all who put this huge amount of money in Lssc, if you do not support this channel in what we do, in how we're trying to expose this scam, then I don't know what to say to you. If you do not support this channel, Rachel London, Robin, who else put huge money? Rachel London, Robin, 20 plus strong, Dr. Samuel. You all put in this huge money, but you don't support this channel. Why? This is not fair. We're doing the Lord's work here, and we need your support. We need your support, honestly speaking. You all need to start supporting this channel. We tell you the truth. We've been telling you that Lssc is a scam. Yet you give your money to scammers, but you don't support the good guys. Maybe I should create a platform. Who knows? I can make more money. What do you all think? When is the next Lssc coming? Maybe I should create a platform, a Ponzi platform. Robin 321 is saying, when is the next Lssc coming so I can hop on early? But you don't support Robin. If you don't support this channel right now, you're not doing us good at all, because you have the means to support us. Rachel London, what if they put back everyone's money on Monday? You should close this channel down then. Well, this channel really is about, ensuring that we carry out unbiased investigation on platforms, right? And it's not really about Lssc. So it's not about Lssc. This channel is not about Lssc, right? If you go and look at the platforms that we have exposed, you will see a lot of platforms that we've exposed, not just Lssc, right? So we did not start this channel because of Lssc or during the Lssc what do you call it now, buzz, right? We didn't start this channel during the Lssc buzz. We have started this channel a very long time talking about these platforms, okay, from as far back as the Magic Trader Signals, CBEX, ADK, PCX, MTS Tofro that just crashed. MTS Tofro just crashed, and we warned people about it, but they didn't listen. I can go on and on. So we've talked about, we've actually exposed a lot of Ponzi scams that appeared legitimate. So it's not just LSSC. So no matter what, I think we've done a great job, if you ask me, and the testimonials are everywhere, right? The testimonials are everywhere. So did those have ROI in 2 months as well? Yes, yes. Funny enough, the similarities between the channels, the platforms that we have exposed in the past and LSSC, I mean, you will be shocked at the similarities. You'll be shocked, yes. They had a lot of similar characteristics. So high return on investment is one of it. The founder and CEO not known is another similarity, right? The only means of payment is cryptocurrency. That's another similarity, right? And then we also showed several warnings. So for a platform like CBEX, we showed people that Hong Kong actually issued warning. Trader Search says, man, when I heard about it, first thing I did, I went on Google and asked, where can I rent scooter from LSS in USA? Yes, in USA, I found a place to rent it. Okay, I was like, F it. Okay, you found a place to rent it, or you actually rented it, or you did not find a place to rent it? Which of it? Are you saying, Trader Search, are you saying you found a place to rent it? Yeah, that's well, again, so they are operating in US, okay? You must okay, Trader Search is saying there's no place to rent it. Exactly what we're saying. There's no place to rent it. Dr. Samuel says, what's your Zelle or Cash app? Oh, okay, you can buy me a coffee. You can buy me a cup of coffee, or you can just you can send me some, I mean, you can do some what do you call it? You can send super chat. So if you look at you'll see a dollar icon here. You can send super chat, or you can buy me a cup of coffee. So I can send you our coffee link, and you can buy me. Let me send the coffee link, right? So you can buy me a cup of coffee, or you can just send super chats if that's easy. Either way, this is gonna shut down. So who cares? Robin, you are 100% correct. Either way, it's gonna shut down. But the reason why we care here is because you can see that there is aggressive marketing going on. Okay, you all will agree with me that there is aggressive marketing going on, and you need to okay, there is aggressive marketing going on, and we need to warn people that, look, if you fall for the second phase of the scam, I mean, you'll have yourself to blame, because the second phase of this scam, from what our investigations, from what we're seeing, the second phase is even going to be worse than the first phase of the scam. The second phase of this scam, that is, if they are able to recruit the number they've targeted. So they have a number, they have a specific number in mind. If they're able to recruit up to that number, they are going to enter into the second phase of the scam. And those who fall for it, for the second phase of the scam, I'm sorry, it's not going to be funny at all. 20 plus strong, do you have a business idea I can support? There are people that have the funds but need reliable people. Just let me know. Like, you can also have this channel talk about verifiable business. Definitely. I mean, so you can reach us. You can 20 plus strong. Of course, we have legitimate businesses you can support and make like serious profit. Reach us on email and we can discuss further on that. And of course, I'm happy to share verifiable businesses that you can support, right? But you need to understand that all this crazy return on investment, the email is drillabyte, so the name of the channel @gmail.com, right? The name of the channel @gmail.com. Okay, the name of the channel @gmail.com. So that's one thing you can do. Prince ODD says, and what's that? How they go on the second phase if they don't pay people now? That's what I'm saying. You know, a lot of you joined late, so I said that this is the plan, right? The reason that the payments are not being made right now is because exactly 20 plus strong, please reach out in email. So now the reason that these people are not paying out monies is because they honestly don't have the funds to disburse now this is what is happening. The withdrawals are overwhelming. If they pay out the withdrawals at once right now, the system is going to crash. Okay, if they pay out the withdrawals right now as it's coming, the system will crash. The reason everyone is trying to withdraw at the same time right now is because people now know that it's a Ponzi scam. The reason people now know that it's a Ponzi scam is because of this channel, people like us, right? Because this channel is spreading the facts and showing you all the warnings from the top regulatory bodies. People have come to the realization that the whole thing is a scam. So everybody is trying to withdraw from the system, right? People that on a good day would not have even bothered, they are placing withdrawals. Now, here's the thing. If everybody is placing withdrawals like this, then they'll have a problem. Okay, Robin is saying, you notice a new Lssc startup yet? My friend told me his friend at the gym found a new one that started a month ago but needed some sort of VPN. New Lssc startup, is that another Ponzi scheme? Robin, is that a new Ponzi scheme you are referring to as a new Lssc startup? So like I was saying, so they have to lock the withdrawals, and hopefully the aggressive marketing will work and more people will join. Robin 321, I do not recommend Ponzi schemes. Ponzi scheme is gambling. You need to understand this. If you invest in a Ponzi scheme, you are just gambling. And the Ponzi scheme gamble is not even a 50-50 chance. You have just 20% of winning. Okay, so and that's why I generally don't recommend Ponzi schemes. That's why I generally do not recommend Ponzi schemes, because it's gambling. It's gambling. Just right now, you're saying that you have 2,000 plus in the system already. If they go away with that money, it's gone. Right? And I'm seriously hoping that a lot of you that have been showing us support you are not affected by this. Like, you will learn. Okay, you will learn from your mistake and pull your funds out. Robin 321, if you are saying that you're looking for a Ponzi scheme, why not upgrade your account? Robin 321, if you are still looking for a new Ponzi scheme, why not upgrade your account? Upgrade your account, come on. You're looking for a new Ponzi, so why not just upgrade your account on Lssc, so your return on investment can be massive. Flaky Flex says my 1K is gone. That's in what is strangulation? Is it that they do meetings only by text message, never in Zoom? I mean, I think the Eric guy, who is one of the biggest promoters, he's always on YouTube live. If you check now, you may even find him on the live call, but I think he has reduced his live since the issue with the withdrawals. Yeah, 19 hours ago he was live. So they do the live. Well, Robin, I'm glad you can see that it's the end, and let's see. I'm waiting for what Eric's channel would be like. All these videos on his channels, promoting Lssc. I mean, this guy has made over 168 videos promoting Lssc. 168 videos promoting Lssc. 1983 love. I don't understand why people can just come, and some people really, I don't know. Yeah, while we're trying to educate people and make sure that people create the awareness of this, there are people who still think that we should stop Robin 321 is so funny. He said Eric is gonna pretend to be just as confused as other people. Man, that guy is the worst, honestly. Yeah, Professor Eric, the fake Professor Eric. The funny thing is, they don't take credit cards or debit. They make you buy crypto and send it to an unknown wallet. Your money is gone. They know if you take credit card, you can dispute the transaction. Yes, exactly. Yeah. So you see the disclaimer. You check his channel, you're going to see the disclaimer. So Eric has officially come out to say he's not part of Lssc. He's only a trainer, and it's not just in the description of his channel, it's in his videos as well. So you check the description of his videos, he has them there that look, I'm not uh what do you call it, I'm only a trainer, right? Yeah, like we had someone call us to tell us that allegedly Eric has been scamming people for a long time now. Yeah. So allegedly, someone called in to say, I don't like to. I mean, I have the call on record, but I don't want to. The person doesn't want. I mean, the person, because of work and all, does not want to really reveal the identity. But someone called to say, look, this same Eric has actually scammed me personally. In, I think the person was saying maybe 2023 or so, that Eric was actually into forex trading and claimed to help people make money from forex trading and all. And this person actually gave Eric money, and Eric ended up scamming not just the person but like a bunch of people who gave him money for trading at that time. Yeah, so Eric is that kind of guy. He's experienced in manipulation. So Eric is a manipulator. He tried to do the same with me when he called, but because I know and I understand the tactics of such people, I didn't fall for it. In fact, if you permit me to say, I changed them for the guy, right? I actually changed them for the guy. So yeah, so he's a manipulator like that, and if you're not careful, you will see that you are falling for him even before you know what's going on. So the people who are the people who are actually sending us super chats, we have not seen them. Where is the, if I call your name and you have not sent super chats, then we have problem. Number one, Robin 321. Number two, Flaky Flex. Number three, 20 plus strong. Who else? Um, I think is it Dr. Samuel. Dr. Samuel was asking for a cash app. You can just use the super chat. You just need to click on the dollar sign on close to the comments, and you can send super chat to support the work we do. All right. So I'm just of course I'm just snooping around. I'm snooping around to see if they're going to say anything about the withdrawal issues on the Lssc channel, but I don't see anything. They're not saying anything about it. They're not saying anything about it. Oh, okay. 20 plus round. Oh, mine will be more than super chat. I already sent you my business growth. Okay. Great. Great. Good one. I'm going to definitely check out the email, and you can rest assured that you receive a response, and I mean, we can work something out. So I again, there's a lot of things I want to do, right? um so I've talked about stocks. For those of you who have cash, you have 1k, 2k dollars, right? 1k, 2k, as much as you have, and you're looking to invest, whether it's short term, whether it's mid term or long term, you can do that. You can easily, if you don't know anything, stocks is a good option, right? Stocks is a good option. If you are looking for something long term, um, I will just give you some recommendation. So there is something called S&P 500, right? I don't know if anyone has heard about it, but if you're looking for something long term, then you can do S&P 500. That is a very good place to start, right? You can never go wrong with S&P 500. And again, I like to talk practical, right? So there are a lot of apps that allow you to actually do this, right? Now, if you're looking for something mid-term, right, then you can do like maybe Microsoft is there, Tesla is there, Apple stocks. So these are companies that you get your stocks, you can never go wrong. Okay, now I'm telling you, how many of you know what Bitcoin, the price of Bitcoin as at today? If you bought Bitcoin like maybe 3-4 months ago, as at today, you'll be in profit, because I think Bitcoin rose to like 120, right? Bitcoin rose to 120. So again, there are these things you can do. Honestly speaking, I wouldn't ask anyone to go into the forex market except you have serious forex knowledge. So if you don't have forex knowledge, you do not know how to trade, forget about that bull crap that they tell you one AI can trade for you and you make a lot of money. It takes just one mistake and boof, your account is blown, right? So you need like knowledge to go into the forex market and actually do forex trading. Okay, so I don't recommend that for beginners. What I recommend is stocks, and then there are other businesses that you can actually put money into. Let me tell you all something. So again, a lot of people say, you hear a lot of people talk about automation, right? YouTube automation, content automation, and how they're making money from it. Good, that's fine. But one thing you don't understand, that even without the automation aspect, you can actually partner with YouTubers, right, that know what they're doing, invest money, and you actually make a lot of money. There is a lot of money on this YouTube app that you see. I know I'm spilling secrets right now, but let me tell you something. There is actually money on the YouTube app that you are using. And if you check some of our previous videos, You see that we've covered that kind of training here for free, right? For free. Check previous videos, you see. But most people are not really looking at this direction, right? Most people are not looking at this direction to say, okay, what's going on this space? This is another opportunity that a lot of you miss out on. Okay, now let me give you all another business idea. That so I think I'll have one episode, and I'll dedicate that episode to just business ideas, right? Oh, okay. Robin, you say you are back. Okay, I'm going to check. What do you want me to check out? Which link do you want me to check out? Which link do you want me to check out? I don't know which link you want me to check out, Robin. Okay, the link doesn't send. You can put spaces in between the link. You can put, you can put spaces. Don't make the link like a full link. You can put spaces and send it here, and I'll definitely check it out. So I was going to say something for those of you in the US, right? You can actually start car flipping business. That's one business that is booming everywhere. Whether you're in the US or whether you're not in the US, you can actually start to flip cars. All right? And anyone who wants to know the process to do this. So what exactly do you mean by what do I mean by car flipping, right? So you can, let's say you have 5k, for instance. Yeah, flip cars. Yeah, I'm going to talk about it now. And if you want me to like guide you step by step, please shoot me an email, okay? And I'll guide you step by step for absolutely free. I won't even charge you. To guide you. Now, let me say this. So, if you want to start like the car flipping business, no matter where you are, whether you are in the US, whether you are in Africa, whether you are in any country you are in the world, you can actually do this car flipping business. So you can buy used cars, okay, and you can sell them for twice the price. So that means you can make between 50 to 100% ROI on the cars, and it's very easy, okay? So there are two websites that you go and you get these cars. But one thing you need to understand is, even though I tell you the website, you need to understand some things with the website and bid strategies. All right, bidding strategy. You need to understand that with the website, so that you don't just go and throw your money away, or you partner with someone who is experienced. Okay, so the number one website that you go and you can actually bid for these cars, number one is called Copat. Number one is called Copat. Remember, this is the business. I'm going to do a proper business like what do you call it now, a proper business live where we just talk about business, okay, and different businesses that you can go into. So Copart is Copart. Copart. Yeah, Copart. And yeah, 20 plus strong, you're right. So Copart and IAA. So those two websites you can go. So there is Copart and then there is IAAI.com. You just go, you register, and of course there are two kinds of registration on both websites, right? And once you're done with your registration, you can bid for cars, okay? So what you do is you bid for cars that maybe have need minor repairs, okay? So you bid for these cars, you buy them, you fix them, and then you sell them. Now let me give you the twist. The twist is that this kind of business, actually you can make a lot of money actually exporting the cars. So for those of you who live in the US, right, you can actually make a lot of money by partnering with people in African countries and export the cars instead of trying to sell them in the US. Do you understand what I'm saying now? So you will still make the same amount of money when you export the cars. You just need to find a trusted and reliable partner in other African countries, right? So if you have a trusted and reliable partner that you can work with, you invest. You can do maybe let's say you buy like 5 different cars. They just need maybe minor repairs or even accidented cars, right? Even accidented cars. In fact, that's when you actually make a lot of crazy profit from car flipping business. You buy the accidented cars in the US and you ship them to African countries. You ship them to countries like Nigeria, countries like Kenya, countries like Ghana. You buy these cars from the US, from Copart and IA. You ship them to these countries. You just need a trusted and reliable partner in these countries that would, handle the delivery, the supervision in terms of duties that you pay on the car and all. And then those cars, before you blink, you sell them here. You are making your money fast, so your money is not actually tied down. So you are making your money fast. Repeat the process again, and before you know it, you're cashing out big time. But a lot of people don't even see all these kinds of business. They're just focused on online business, right? And online business is good, don't get me wrong. I do online business. I've not checked for the link because I haven't checked for the link because I am here, and maybe I'll check that. But again, like I said, you can post. Yeah, you can post the link here, and you can post the link here and include spaces. So that's what I'm saying. Oh, okay, it's a YouTube link. Okay. Wow, okay. Okay, I've seen the link, but I've seen the link. Yeah, I've seen the link. I think it's a YouTube link, so I'm definitely going to check it out. So that's one business that I've seen it on Instagram, but I'll check it out. So that's one business that you can take advantage of if you are in the US. And if you want to know more about the specifics on if you want to know more about the specifics on how to go about that, I can share it with you. Okay, but there are so many businesses. There are so many businesses that you must not sleep on. Yeah, flipping cars. It's really easy. It's really easy. It's really easy. You can do it in the US. If you're in the US, you can do it there. And if you like to partner with someone, you can write me. You can write me an email, drillabite@gmail.com, and I'll be happy to do that. So exporting is no gain. The clearing fees and shipping fees to Africa is expensive. Yes, Grace, you are right, but then again, you need to understand that it's if you need to know about the business. Okay, let me be very practical, right? So let me be practical. If you are flipping in the US, you can make like 50 to between 50 to 100% return on investment. If you're flipping within the US, you can make 50 to 100% return on investment. But I must warn you that if you're flipping in the US, your monies can be tied down for a while, let's say a month or two, before you are able to sell. Okay, so you can actually buy the car, you can bid for the car, you can buy the car, and then you can fix the car with very minimal cost, right? And you can sell within the US. But let me say this, your monies can be tied down within the US, but you sell faster when you actually export. Now I understand what Grace is saying, that the clearing fee and shipping fee can be expensive. Yes, but that is when you don't know what you're doing, right? So if you use the right shipping, okay, then you can save up. You can pay a little for a shipping, for instance, right? And then for clearing, you need to understand how clearing works in the particular country you are shipping to. Okay, for example, if you are shipping to a country like Nigeria, for instance, there is a specific clearing fee for a range of cars. Okay, and so for instance, let's say you have the option of buying a Camry, right? A Toyota Camry, let's say 2007, right? And you also have the option of buying the same Camry, but the year 2000 and let's say 2023, right? Or 2020. Now, the clearing fee for Camry 2007 and 2020 is the same thing right here. In Nigeria, I'm speaking now. The clearing fee is the same thing. So, and that's where people get it wrong. If you are doing this as a business, then you want to go for, cars that will be at least more expensive. Okay, so that regardless of the clearing fee, by the time you sell, you are still making your money. And remember that the price whatever you decide to sell the car, you will include the clearing fee into the cost, right? At the end of the day, if you decide to sell, okay, let's say you buy the car for let's say 4,000, right? And when I say 4,000, I mean like buying and shipping down to your desired country. So let's say Kenya and let's say Nigeria, for instance. So you buy and ship the car at 4,000, right? And then you spend like 1,000 more for clearing. Now, what I'm telling you is, by the time you are selling that car, you are going to sell that car nothing less than 6,000. I hope you get what I'm saying. You're selling that car nothing less than 6,000, because definitely you are going to say, okay, 4,000 your purchase, 1,000 for clearing. Then let's say you want to sell really fast, then you add 1,000. And this is something that will, the turnover is very fast, right? It's not something where, oh, you have to wait for another 6 months before you do that. I'm saying that is, you want to do this very fast, right? So you add 1,000 to it and you get your money back. You do the same thing again, right? You do the same thing again. So if you go for high-end cars, you are most likely to get more profit from the business. So that is how it works. And Afric Zone USA, I've already given the websites that you can go and bid for the cars. Number one is Copart, COPART, and number two is IAAI.com. Okay, so you can go. These are the giants. These are like the giants for auto bidding, right? Or auto bid, right? So you go on those websites, bid for the car you want. Try and look out. There are things you should look out for. So number one, you want to make sure that if you are trying to do this in the US, make sure it's the car you are bidding for just needs minor repairs, right? So you see clean cars that just need minor repairs. But if you are going to be shipping, right? If you are going to export the car, you want to go, oh, okay, you used to do car biz before. Wow, why did you stop? Grace, why did you stop? Is it because people were duping you or eating your money? Why not? Afric Zone, you're welcome. Grace, you say you used to do it, but why did you stop? Were you dealing with the right people? Because I mean, you know, if you are exporting, right? If you are doing it with people that are not trustworthy, then you would have problem. If you are exporting and you are doing it with people that don't have integrity, you are going to have serious problems. So that may be, I think that's the issue you faced, probably. Yeah. Oh, okay. And when you convert the money, you gain to dollars. See, it's not much. So again, that's the thing. The people, your partners that you are dealing with, are they trustworthy? Are they telling you the truth about how much they sold the cars, or they're just giving you what they see fit because you are not on ground? So trust is a big part of it. Trust is a big part of it. And I've told you, when you are calculating, you calculate in dollars. Okay? When you are calculating, you calculate in dollars. So you are buying these cars in dollars. Remember, Copart and IAA, you're buying the cars in dollars. So when you're calculating, don't calculate with the local currency of the country. Let's say you are doing Kenya, don't calculate in Kenyan shillings. If you're doing Nigeria, don't calculate in naira, don't calculate in Ghanaian cedis, calculate in dollars. Okay, and if you calculate in dollars, then you'll be able to now get the actual conversion. Then you will know that, all right, if I'm investing, let's say the total I'm investing is 5,000, right? Once this car is fixed, I'm adding 1,000 profit and I'm getting my money immediately. So once you get your money immediately, you are repeating the process again. Then another thing that you need to understand is aside cars, another business that people don't understand that this kind of business can give you a lot of money is exporting solar equipment. Right? Solar, exporting solar. And this one, I'm speaking specifically exporting from countries like China to African countries. So buying from China and selling in African countries. This business is crazy. It can make you crazy rich. I'm telling you the truth. Right? So again, if you have the funds and you have partners and people who can actually put you through, trusted people who can put you through, solar is going to make you rich. And what you just do, you buy from China and you export to African countries. Because honestly, we're tired of seeing people get scammed by all these platforms. Yes, Grace, I understand. There are so many dishonest people, really, and I think that's one of the issues you faced. Dutton is saying Lssc told people to continue to bring people. My email address is drillabite@gmail.com. You can check it out. The name of this channel at gmail.com. You can check. You can shoot me an email. Feel free to ask any question you have. If you want us to do like a video call or something, a meeting, I'm game. If you shoot us an email, we can fix a meeting. So that's doable, right? But feel free, any kind of business at all that you have, as long as you have the funds to do it, we'll give you all the details you need. So Lssc told people to continue to bring people and wait for withdrawal to be resolved on Monday, and people agreed. and people agreed. Well, at this point, I don't know what people are thinking, but if you are thinking that it's, if you are thinking that the withdrawal issue is due to a glitch, then as I'm sorry, I don't know. You are just trying. You are just living in. You are just being delusional, because how is it possible that you are able to you know, you are able to deposit your funds into the system, but you cannot withdraw, and you are being told that it's a technical glitch, and you believe. So how are people thinking? How are people reasoning, for crying out loud? You are able to deposit, but you can't withdraw, and they tell you it's a technical glitch that only affected withdrawal, but it did not affect deposit, and you all believed. I don't know. So those people, they've chosen to believe. We have tried our best. We have tried our best. We have shown all the evidence that and proof that these people are out to just scam you. And do not upgrade. Let me draw my ears as I'm saying it. Don't upgrade on that platform. Okay. Home defense. Peace. Why are you looking for peace society? I don't know why you're looking for I don't know why you're looking for that, but I can't answer that question. I'm sorry, I cannot answer the question. Maybe you should speak to security agents. What we do here is forensic. What we do on this channel is forensic investigations. We are not security agents. You should speak to physical security agents, and they will give you the response to that question. All right? I can't wait to see where all this would end eventually. When all this is over, I'll be here to remind you all that I told you. I'll be here to remind a lot of you that I told you. Okay? So Grace, maybe you can share more information about your experience with the dishonest people you encountered. I'm sure that's why you stopped doing that business, because honestly, that's a very, very viable business. Okay? The car thing is a very viable business, Grace. So please don't stop. Don't stop. Resurrect. You should start the business again. Don't stop. Yeah. Well, this is not the, you see, yeah, we're drilling Lssc right now, but I mean, CBEX was even worse. Did you, Grace, did you invest in CBEX? Did you hear about CBEX and did you invest in CBEX? Did you hear about CBEX and did you invest in CBEX? Yeah, Grace. Did you hear about CBEX and did you invest in CBEX? Eukarya and Nene, how are you doing? I hope I have not murdered your name, but I think the pronunciation is Eukarya and Nene. Where are you streaming from? Where are you streaming from? Are you one of the CBEX champions? Oh, sorry, LSSC champions rather. Yeah, Eukarya, are you one of the LSSC champions? Did you invest in LSSC? Have you been able to withdraw your funds? Or are you thinking of investing in LSSC? Eukarya shouts. Eukarya say no. Eukarya, you will not kill somebody here. Oh. Eukarya say no, I did not invest in LSSC. Oh, why? Which one did you invest in? For you to be here, you must have invested in one of these Ponzi schemes that we've actually exposed in the past. So which one did you invest in? Tell us. Yeah. Ikira says she's working, my dear. So you don't want to 10x your salary. Don't you want to 10x your salary? Like make times 10 of what you make, because you're working, right? So when you get your salary, you can just you can invest in one of these stuff, and you have a 1,000% return on investment in 1 week. Yeah, so that's it. That's what we're saying here, that these people are so funny. you know the return on investment is crazy. My good friend is here. Thank you for the blessings. There is nothing greater than the blessings of God. I believe in God. Yes, Umbeni, I thank you for the blessings. Oh, okay, your break is over. Okay, no problem. Yeah, I guess it's like 4 o'clock in the US. So I guess it's 4 o'clock in the US, and the reason we have to really drill these guys is because, I don't know, for some reason they're targeting particular communities in the US. It's 7 p.m. Oh wow. Oh, I thought it's like 4 o'clock in the US. Oh, okay, 7 p.m. All right. Okay, I must have missed that. So the reason the reason we are really big on this is we are noticing that these people, they are targeting. Okay. They're targeting they're targeting a particular um people in the US, and it's not by mistake, if you ask me, right? It's not, it's on purpose. They're doing this thing on purpose. There's this particular section of people that these LSSC guys are targeting. It's on purpose. You think it's a mistake? It's not, right? So they want a lot of you to start from square one. That's their plan. And funny enough, that's the reason they are even taking this long to that's the reason they're taking this long. It's taking this long for the government to, just really close down their website. That's the reason, because of the kind of people they're targeting, right? So I am going to, so please everyone, there is another platform that we've been warning people about. It's called Cryptex, and Cryptex also targeting people in the US. Please be careful, guys. Someone will try to get you to join Cryptex, and we have exposed them already. Don't fall for Cryptex, please. Okay, don't fall for Cryptex. The return on investment with Cryptex is crazy. It's unbelievable, but I know even as it's unbelievable, a lot of people will still fall for it. Right? A lot of people will still fall for the unbelievably high return on investment. But don't be one of them, please. Don't be one of them. Yeah, so guys, tell me, about to I'm about to, I'm about to end the live, and again, I will definitely respond to every one of you who has sent us emails. Yeah. So I will respond. And I know Grace, we actually planned a meeting last time, but we were unable to do that meeting. And maybe I'll shoot you an email and see if we can jump on a quick call. All right. Thank you all for joining. Thank you to my friends and supporters on this channel for the continuous support. Now, our goal is simple. Yeah. So I'm going to shoot you an email. If you are available now, we can quickly jump on a call right now and really just have a quick quick session, right? And just talk about some things that will be beneficial to you, I'm sure. So, yeah, so the goal of this channel is simple: ensure that nobody gets scammed. We'll continue to expose them. We get a lot of offers, trying to buy us, but like I said, we will not budge. We will not allow these things get to us. So we have exposed CBEX, we have exposed MTS Tofro, we have exposed ADK, we have exposed FF, FMB, GME, a lot of them. I've even forgotten so many of the names, but we've been doing this for a long time, exposing the scams. They've tried to take down our videos. They've failed. They've tried to hack the channel. They've also failed. So we are not stopping anytime soon. So I appreciate you all for the support and thank you for joining. And of course, you can expect to see me here same time tomorrow. All right. So good morning or good night or good evening, everyone, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.